Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, good day to you, depending where you are in the world. It's the nighttime devotion. We're reading from the devotional Lift Him Up. The title today is Unfading Beauty. The scripture reading comes from 1 Peter 3 verses 3 and 4. Your beauty should not come from outward adornment, such as braided hair, wearing gold jewelry, fine clothes. Instead, it should be that of your inner self, the unfading beauty of a gentle and quiet spirit, which is of great worth in God's sight. The pure religion of Jesus requires of its followers the simplicity of natural beauty and the polish of natural refinement and elevated purity rather than the artificial of God and as elevated as his throne. The Redeemer of the world has warned us against the pride of life, but not against its grace and natural beauty. He pointed to all the glowing beauty of the flowers of the field and the lily reposing in its spotless purity upon the bosom of the lake. A disposition in you to dress according to the fashion and to wear lace and gold and artificials for display will not recommend to the others your religion or the truth that you profess. Simple, plain, unpretending dress will be a recommendation to all our youthful sisters. In no better way can you let your light shine to others than in your simplicity of dress and deportment. You may show to all that, in comparison with eternal things, you place a proper estimate upon the things of this life. Now is your golden opportunity to form pure and holy characters for heaven. You can't afford to devote these precious moments to beautifying the external, to the neglect of the inward adorning. God, who created everything lovely and beautiful that the eye rests upon, is a lover of the beautiful. He shows you how he estimates true beauty, the adornment of a meek and quiet spirit, as it is in his sight of a great price. Shall we not seek earnestly to gain that which God estimates as more valuable than costly dress or pearls or gold? The inward adorning, the grace of meekness, a spirit in harmony with the heavenly angels will not lessen true dignity of character or make us less lovely here in this world. Religion, pure, undefiled, ennobles its possessor. You will ever find with the true Christian a marked cheerfulness, a holy, happy confidence in God, a submission to his providences that is refreshing to the soul. By the Christian, God's love and benevolence can be seen in every bounty he receives. The beauties in nature are a theme for contemplation. In studying the natural loveliness around us, the mind is carried up through nature to the author of all that is lovely. All the works of God are speaking to our senses, magnifying his power, exalting his wisdom. Every created thing has in its charms which interest the child of God and mold his taste to regard these precious evidences of God's love above the work of human skill. And I'll read that again. All the works of God are speaking to our senses, magnifying his power, exalting his wisdom. Every created thing has in it charms which interest the child of God, mold his taste to regard these precious evidences of God's love above the work of human skill. So basically it's saying every created thing has its uniqueness, its individual brilliance. There's not one blade of grass that is like another. There's not one snowflake like another. There's not one leaf on a tree like another. Every created thing has its charms, has in its charms, which make it individual. Even identical twins are not completely identical. And it's these unique attributes for every single thing that's been created prove the evidence of God's love, God's creation, that human skill cannot replicate. Have a look at nature and prove God to be wrong, and you'll die still looking.